Hey everybody, and welcome to Character Carousel. The last time I did this show, I started talking and I was muted, and hopefully it's not happening right now. Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming to this big couch presentation. We've got an amazing show for you. What's going to happen is some improvisers are going to come and do some really cute and clever and wonderful and funny scenes for you. And you're gonna laugh, and hopefully you're comfortable on your couch or on a bar stool, or maybe you're sitting on your porch or in a rocking chair, or maybe you're lying in your bed. I don't know, you do you. It's cool. So without further ado, we're just gonna get started, because I don't have to tell you to turn off your cell phones or anything, because if you want to go to the bathroom, you can. You're free. You've got whatever you need right there in front of you. You don't need my permission. So we're gonna get started. Hey, can I get Scott and Ben to show themselves, please? Scott and Ben. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So happy to see you. You guys are going to be our first scenes here in our character carousel. So I'm going to get you guys started with a suggestion. So my amazing audience members over there in the Twitch chat, what I need from you is for you to type in a location where you might see a lot of people. Any location where there might be a lot of different people, a lot of different characters, just type it in that Twitch chat. Let's see, so far we've got Germany, we've got Shea Stadium, we've got Holy Stash, Handsome Ben. Ben, you got a compliment, you're looking good. We got supermarket, laundromat. How about this? How about we take the supermarket? That's going to be our suggestion, supermarket. Cool, you guys. Whenever you're ready, do your thing.
Welcome. We've got very limited items left today, so I'm going to I know you come in here every day and you get your baked beans, but we're out of baked beans today, Carl. So anything else I can help you with?
I'm sorry. You said you're out of baked beans? Is that what I'm listening? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Yeah. Well, after you came in yesterday and you got the last pallet straight off the delivery truck, with 4,900 cans of baked beans. We haven't actually had another restocking yet, sir.
Listen, Daniel, I come here for one specific reason only, and that is for Bush's brand baked beans, okay? It says in the advertisement they are only sold in stores. So here I am at the store for my Bush's brand baked beans. Okay, if I don't have them tonight, I don't know if I'm going to make it through the evening. You understand what I'm saying here?
Well, I hear what you're saying, Carl, but I don't understand it because, as I mentioned before, you bought a whole pallet of baked beans yesterday at 7 p.m. and it's now 8:30 a.m., Carl. So I don't know what the hell you did with all those beans, but we're out here at Kroger's.
Bean? What do you mean, what do I do with the beans? Right now, they're all sitting in my cellar, right? They're sitting down there. We don't know. Like, I don't... Have you listened to the CB radio lately?
No, but
I have heard alien contact coming into town. Okay, I have heard this on the CB radio, so I am trying to prepare in the only way I know how, and that way is to grab my Bush's brand baked beans to put into the cellar, okay? It's the one thing that I really enjoy, okay? And if I don't have any, where are you going? Where are you going?
Well, I just remembered we got a new shipment of white cheddar Cheez-Its, Carl. Everyone likes white cheddar Cheez-Its, Carl.
What am I supposed to do with white cheddar Cheez-Its? Do not have the sweet brown sugar flavor on top of a bean, okay? White cheddar Cheez-Its are not a sweet, but also a bean, okay? I'm wanting a legume that I can take and I am eating a sweet, right? It's like a dessert, but also protein, right? So I'm fulfilling a lot of things inside of my body that I might need. Look, I'm not trying to get mad at you. I know you're not the person that orders this stuff, okay? I get that, all right? I just want you to understand why I'm looking for all the baked beans. So let's work backwards here. Do you have any brown sugar?
Yes, Carl. We've got tons of brown sugar. Do you want me to get you some brown sugar?
Well, hold up. Before you run off. Oh, great. Okay. It was
Open
right
your
there the whole
hand.
time? Oh, my fault. Okay. No, I don't need it in my hand. I need bags of it, okay?
I'm trying to help you, Carl. You come in and you say you're desperate for black beans.
Daniel, it's okay, all right? Daniel, you're not the person. You're not the one that's in charge of this.
Senior manager here being lax about products missing from our shelves, Carl.
I'm not trying to steal products. I'm going to go look at the pinto beans, all right?
The pintos are great.
I'll go grab what aisle?
4.
Aisle 4.
Hello, is it Daniel? Are you Daniel?
Yeah.
Hello, Daniel?
Yes, thank you.
I've took it upon myself to start burning sage in the corners of this Kroger. Just try to help with the aura, the essence. And I noticed that y'all are out of quinoa and a lot of lentils. How long is that going? Are y'all going to be out of these lentils or quinoa, or there's no Ezekiel bread? I'm sorry.
What bread?
Ezekiel bread. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for the Ezekiel bread.
Yeah, well, the Ezekiel bread is not going to be found in the corners. I heard that you're doing something in the corners of our Kroger, and I don't know what it is because I didn't hear, but I don't like it. You can't be in all 4 corners at once, and we don't have Ezekiel bread.
I was just burning sage in the corners for the aura. God.
Oh, you're that guy. We had a staff meeting about you last week. Yeah, sorry. You can't light anything on fire. And unfortunately, we're going to have to ask you to find your quinoa across the street at Whole Foods.
My name is Son John, and I am coming to this Kroger to expel it from all the demons, such as yourself, Daniel. You are taking this Kroger down.
Did you hack into my email? How'd you know?
I have a 7th sense. Okay? I'm so centered right now that I understand people's ill will, and you are ill will.
I am the embodiment of ill will. I didn't know anyone could tell, but that's why I've been so nervous. I've been nervous for years someone was going to find out I was the Antichrist.
Oh my, that's why I'm burning sage. Sage destroys the Antichrist. And the Antichrist is in this Kroger. Be gone!
I'm not leaving until they start processing my unemployment application that I preemptively filed. I can't leave here. Got anything to eat and just go around torturing people.
I'm going to spritz you with alkalized water blessed by the Buddha. Yeah!
Oh, how'd you get that? We don't sell alkalized water. Wow, I'm really wet.
I'm an alkalized base. That's right, Daniel. Now, do you really have any, like, couscous or Israeli couscous anywhere? I saw some here earlier, but...
What? Are you trying to get rid of me, the Antichrist, or are you trying to find some ancient grains? Because I don't know if you can accomplish both goals at this trip to Kroger.
Listen, Daniel, I'm an ambitionist, okay? I'm just obsessed with ambition and being centered, and I won't let my ego get in the way. And if you get in my way, then I'm just have to break your, or convert you to the way.
Okay, that's enough, sir.
I just got my call back from Winn-Dixie. I got an interview there. I gotta go.
Daniel!
Well, that's good, because I didn't want to have to fire him. Hi, Mr. Sundry. I'm Tonisha. I'm going to be the manager taking care of you today.
Oh, thank you so much, Tonisha. When will y'all be getting quinoa or lentils back? I'm just so deprived of my protein.
Actually, Mr.
I just
Sundry,
can't get I just don't know where to find the quinoa. Hello?
yes, I'm so
Uh,
sorry, but we have several reports on you, and I'm actually coming over here to ask you to never come back to this location.
Never come back to this Kroger? Blasphemy!
Yes. Kroger's Incorporate, now that we've been bought out, has a strict policy about people making their customers and workers feel uncomfortable by asking too many questions.
Well, it's hard for me to get through because of my lack of quinoa and lentils. I'm having a really, I'm from an earth shift, so my whole body runs on lentils and quinoa, and I'm having a bad connection.
Yes, I'm also connecting bad as well. And I feel like my message about you leaving isn't coming through to you. You also bought all the lentils and quinoa yesterday, and you came back last month and did the same thing. We can't have you buying us completely out just because we want to send an image of everyone can have lentil and quinoa.
I understand that, and if I could possibly read your palm to possibly see when the quinoa would come back into the Kroger, or maybe this could be after the ban.
Well, you know, those things are a little bit tricky, but it's going to be hard for us to sell you anything when we restock, because by then, hopefully, we can hire security to keep you out of the premises.
Well, maybe by then you can accept quartz crystals, and then that way we won't have a problem like the last time.
But you can't just bring quartz crystals in here and just and plant them in the middle of the aisle and sit there for hours burning sage. It's a problem.
You can't put a monetary value on enlightenment.
I can, because I'm the manager here and I have I reign over all of this. This is my domain. And if I don't want you burning crystals and sages, I can have you escorted out.
I'm having a hard time transferring these emotions into positivity, so I'm going to walk away. I will see you tomorrow.
No, don't come back.
Hello.
Namaste.
Thank you for having me in the store. It is a beautiful morning. 8 a.m. is like when my chakras align. Have you seen my yogi master? He was here a second ago. He has baked beans.
You know, I almost went to college out of town before I took this job. But no, I decided to stay in town, and then the college burned down and I wound up at Kroger's.
Well, you know, Kroger's is a great place to be. Kroger's is the college of people that have colleges burned down. And I think that you should really embrace Kroger's like you embrace life, like I embrace life. And lentils.
Okay. Cool. Is there anything I can actually help you with?
Oh, I am so glad you asked this. Okay. So I'm feeling the energy flowing, and it is leading me to apples, you know, because apples are really a metaphor for life. If you think about it, the skin, the flesh, and the seed.
They're going to be towards the front of the store with the rest of the produce, and just walk straight ahead. You can't miss them. With the oranges and the apples and the bananas, all that's in the same area, ma'am.
I'm sorry, they put them in the same area? No, my spirit doesn't lead me to citrus. It only leads me to apples. Can you bring back the apple for me?
Well, they're not touching, so you should be fine. And I actually have some paperwork and stuff I need to do. Maybe one of the associates can grab some for you. I have to fire a guy. It's been a really long day, to be honest.
It is the golden time of the day. And in this time, what does that say? Tynesha. In this time, Tonisha, I don't want to be rude. In this time, Tonisha, we need to come together as a family of Kroger peoples, pals, and ride the wave of life and apples.
So it's 6 p.m. and it's Tomisha, T-O-M. It's like French. Don't worry about it. And I actually have about 2 more hours before I get off. So besides firing this dude, and that's going to take at least 30 minutes to write a paper, I have closing duties, and the apples are literally like maybe 10 feet away at the most. You can grab them and almost head straight to the register and out the door, because we also close at 9, which is 3 hours from now. So I'm just wondering if you might want to.
Sister light, sister of energy. When I get that apple, I'm going to burn some sage to the Antichrist.
No, ma'am. Not in here. You can't do any of that. You can't. You gotta, Sundry? Did Sundry send you in here? Let me tell you. I should have just became a nurse. Like, I don't understand why you can't just do this at Walmart. It's like across the street. Like, there's no line. I don't even want you standing this close to me, ma'am. Do me a favor.
I love your energy. I love how you breathe out your toxicity and I breathe into you love and light. Love and light, sister.
No love and light. I can't do this with you, ma'am. You know what? I think I hit a light calling me to my office, and before I catch any kind of charge, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Can I slip around you real quick? I need to get a box of that instant rice.
You know what? I'm just gonna. Nope. Somebody's calling me. I gotta go.
What did you say?
Can I get a box of that instant rice right behind you?
Oh my! You're getting instant rice?
Yeah.
That is against the laws of nature.
Well, it's mostly just because I live alone.
You never are alone. What is your name, sir?
Todd.
I'm so glad to meet you. Todd?
Yeah. Listen, I was wondering if it was possible for me to just kind of slip around there, get some of the rice. I'm going to get some Tostitos, mix them all up together, and, just...
Todd, you are an abomination. Who do you serve, Todd? Not nature.
Kevin, he's my manager over at the 7-Eleven. Listen, if you want, I could look, I don't really do the whole like yoga or the Lulu line pants thing, but I hear it's good for the soul.
Deep breathe, light child. So, Todd, is it? Why don't you take some deep breaths for me, and we will find our center. We will find the energy that will keep you away from the instant rice.
Okay. You want me to do it in the store?
Breathe, Todd. Now let me hold this white rice for you. Look at the label. Crap. Bad stuff. Dirt. How about an apple?
I don't really like apples that much. Usually, I had a bad experience once when I was 12 years old with one of the green Skittles. I thought it was lime, and I bit into it, and it was like green apple. I kind of had a promotion for it for about 6 weeks, and it was just really scaring me about apples.
I understand your trauma. We should really have a healing circle. Hold my hands. Hold my hands, Todd.
Okay.
Thank you. That you're not, okay, there you go.
Okay.
Now, I see your trauma. I see your hurt inner child, and I feel like we can heal right now.
Okay.
We can heal as we burn sage. Are you ready? Let us burn sage to the Antichrist.
Okay.
Hey, what are you guys? Hey, what are y'all doing?
Burning sage.
Look, y'all been
Here.
loud, all right? I've been hearing you guys all day, all night. I'm just sick of it, all right?
Todd, can you take this? Can you hold it for me? I gotta find my yogi master. Take my sage. Fine. Okay.
I'll take it. It's mine now.
Thank you.
All right.
What y'all screaming about? What's going on up in here?
Well, that lady came up and I asked for some instant rice, and she was trying to like pure my soul.
Oh, instant rice? Oh, that's aisle 2A, right next to the Boston baked beans.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Hi, Are you Karen's son?
Am I what? Am I with child? No, I am just fat. Thank you for noticing.
No, I mean, like, is your mama Karen?
Is my mom a Karen? No, my mom's name is Deborah, and she is ill right now. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. So what she's got?
Well, she got. Doctors are calling it super tuberculosis, and it's when you get tuberculosis, but of the rest of your body. It's terrible.
But like, it doesn't affect one part though. Like, so the rest of the body except for one part.
Right. So basically, what it is so when you got super tuberculosis, it affects your entire body, and you start to shrivel up like one of those sponge dinosaurs that you put in the water, but opposite where it doesn't grow, it shrinks. And she's just going to be just a head with like a little tiny body, and it's boy, let me tell you, it's going to be terrible going to the open casket.
When that happens, do you get like a casket that's like really big up at the top and then really skinny at the bottom?
That is exactly what it is. It looks kind of like a T with a giant top on it. Open the top part of the T, and you can just see your head, and it's all its majesty. But if you open the bottom, it looks like someone kind of cut up a Slim Jim.
Oh, like, so for Halloween, can your mom dress up as like a matchstick?
How dare you? That's my mother you're talking about. She's not actually dead yet. She's getting there.
I'm sorry.
She's got about, 50 more years left to go. Now she is wobbling. She is top heavy, as we like to call her. We call her top heavy baby.
Oh.
And she, she's a trooper. She's a trooper. She's living right upstairs in the attic with me.
Of this building?
Yes. I forgot to mention, I am a resident of this building. I do live in the attic of this Kroger's.
Oh.
And, that's why I could hear you guys talking so much, is because I was up there doing my kind of morning ritual, getting ready, doing crunches, burpees, whatnot. And then I started hearing all these people talk. So I decided to come down and see what's up.
So do you not work for the store?
I am not technically on the payroll, but I do know where everything is, because I have intricate little holes drilled into the top of the store where I kind of look around and see people.
So you can hide behind stuff and just peek out and watch people as they're in their most private settings of just shopping for, bric-a-brac and knickknacks?
Yeah, I also walk around. There are some, I don't know if you've noticed in this Kroger's, there's a lot of giant artisanal paintings with the eyeballs cut out. I like to find those, kind of like a murder mystery type of thing, and just see what the other half is living,
Yeah.
Damien, is that you, Damien?
What?
No, I'm sorry. I gotta go. This guy's thinking I'm Damien. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I saw you, man. I was just upstairs. Talking to Deborah, and man, that super TV got her good. I knocked on the door. I had to push it open, and there she was, just her big old fat head just down on the floor, and she was trying to walk over to the sink, but her tiny little legs and arms couldn't get her over there. So I had to walk over there. I kicked her head a couple times, and it like rolled it over to the sink. And I said, "Hey, is Damien here?" And she said, "I don't know, look through the holes." I looked through the holes, and I looked through the hole right near the urinal that you got up there, and I saw your big fat head. I thought I'd come down and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
You SOB, you got your ball limit. I know, yeah. Watching Mom and Dad go throughout the house is kind of like some weird Pennywise nightmare that you see where it's like a big old bowling ball with like a stem flapping on the ground.
Yeah, yeah. And I saw her do it. She said she just got too weak. She used to be able to do the headstand where she would stand on the head and then the back of her body just flops down on the ground and you kind of do somersaults around the house. And so I asked her to do that, but apparently she said in the last few days she got too weak. And man, Super TV, it's a rough way to go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. So have you been keeping up with the news?
I mean, I only know that I lost my job at the station of gas because of the news. So yeah, I know the news, man. I mean, I don't really look at it much anymore ever since the gas station got shut down. But also, why they're shutting down gas stations? I feel like that's essential, right? I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's the only income this whole family has had. We've all been kind of hoping that you're the breadwinner of the family.
Hey, look, man, I get that. I know you guys been relying on me, but ever since I lost that job, I've been checking out some new career options. I'm gonna start designing games.
Oh, what, like Galaga and others?
Well, I mean, I went online, I figured out the coding thing, and I got this one. It's in the idea phase, but I'm ready to pitch it. It's called I'm gonna call it Roacher. And you're a roach, and you're trying to cross all these roads, but these cars keep going by and trying to smash you. But if you can jump in front of the cars and get above, up to the top of the screen, then you meet your roach mama, and then you go to cockroach heaven.
Now, I don't want to be the wet blanket that is reality, but I believe that's a game. God, what the dang old name of it? Mario 64.
Mario? They did that Mario?
Yeah, but it's not called Roacher, but it's kind of the same.
Like Mario? All right.
Right.
Hey, I got another one. I got backup too.
At least one or two more.
Check this out. No, this is there. No one's done this before. It's called Dong, and you got these two dicks on the screen, and they move back and forth like this, and you got this ball that goes back and forth between them. The two dicks hit the ball back and forth, and you get 2 lives. Get it? Because 2 balls, I guess with two dicks it should be 4 balls. I got to work that out, but yeah, I think that's going to be a good seller.
Again, I don't want to be the aquatic night blanket that is everything that's real, but I believe that is a game called Beer Dong.
What?
We used to play it in college, remember? But
Beer?
The thing is, it was people and a ping pong ball and cups.
I do not recall.
Yeah, well,
Excuse me. I couldn't help it over here. The most extremely vulgar conversation. I have a child with me right now, and I have a couple of problems with just the very existence of the both of you. Number one, you're talking about roaches, which I'm deathly afraid of, and then dongs, which I haven't had a chance to explain to my child what that is. Another thing, you are not socially distancing right now, and I see not one mask in sight.
Well, I'm going to go.
I think you should disperse immediately.
Well, fine. I'm going to go. I'll see you later.
You get out of here real quick because I need a second. Rachel, is this how you're going to talk to me? Was it been 15 years? Come on. Do you not recognize me?
I recognize you, and you're still the same disgusting person who does nothing but use other popular ideas and try to pass them off as your own. And you still
thank you for telling me that I have not aged at all. Same person. Thank you very much.
That's not what I meant.
Hey, let me just get a little sidebar with you. Is that my kid?
It's not your kid. I got out. Remember that? Remember after prom? Successfully exited the vehicle.
How come he's got a mullet that looks just like the mullet I used to have?
That is not a mullet. That is an homage to Jerry curls of the 80s. Have you not heard of Cameo?
No.
This is like a representation of Black History Month. There's nothing to do with a mullet. I would never. No.
I mean, I may be asking you for a blood test, but I'll take
you. You can ask all you want, but you ain't gonna get it.
May I have a blood test?
No, I just told you the conversation was gonna go. You still don't listen, man.
Well, hey, you know what? You're a good girl, and we had some good times, you know. I mean, before you got out that truck, there was good times before it.
I was not having a good time. You showed up at my house 1 hour early. I was not ready. Hadn't finished putting my hair on yet. You didn't take the hint. I wanted you to go run around the corner and kill some time. You stayed there, so I had to apply my weed in front of you, which took away all the mystery. So I was already in a bad mood because you don't change your watches when daylight savings time.
Behind the scenes. I remember. I wanted it behind the scenes. How you got yourself so pretty. I thought it was so cool. I don't know why you got so mad at me about it, but.
Because you're not supposed to know. That's mystery. I don't let you into the secret, you know, to the brother and sisterhood of applying weed until I trust you. And you just violated that.
I get you. I got you. Well, as you've heard, I'm a game designer now. What have you been up to these last years?
I'm sorry. It sounds like you're someone who comes up with ideas that have already been taken. It doesn't sound like you're a game designer.
No.
So what games of yours are currently on the market that I could buy for my child?
Rachel, look, I am a new game designer. I was a gas attendant for a while, and I was doing it. I was doing that real good too. I would do the thing where you'd run out and you put the gas in and take it out like they did back in the 1940s. I saw them Back to the Future 2. They did that because they went back in time, and I said I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna reinvent the gas station culture, and I did. But ever since they let me go because of this Corona, I've been doing the game designer stuff. So give it a little time, and I'll get one on the market.
Can I offer you a wiener?
Oh, yeah. I gotta go take this wiener.
A sample?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the whole plate there, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back around the corner and check this out. I'll be back. Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Rachel, I can't believe he just stole my whole plate of wieners. That's supposed to be all day.
He's not well. Never has been. How are you?
I'm doing okay. You know, I've been spending a lot of my time making homemade sausage and trying to get it in here in this grocery store, and I finally got it here, and now there's not a lot of people for me to give my wieners out to.
Because everybody's scared. Maybe you need to go live on Facebook or something, do kind of like a POV, like, hey, I'm going into the store, they're on sale now, kind of like someone's following you and you can set up and then you can just announce that you have wieners for sale, and that if people, remember to socially distance and wear masks, they can, they can.
Oh my gosh. Rachel, that's such a brilliant idea. I mean, when you said Facebook Live, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. How are people going to smell and taste my wieners if I'm not in front of them? But we could also make it in a contest if we're socially distancing. I could throw the wieners in their mouth.
Put right in their mouth. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Can I try it with you? Can I just?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Look, I got gloves on and a mask and everything, so we're good. So just hang on. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! You get it? Did you get it? Is it good?
This is fantabulous. These are so good. I don't even mind that it kind of greased up my mask, but it's okay. It's so good. I'm willing to sacrifice cleanliness.
Yeah, thank you. I'm mixing up pork, deer, and cow. Pig, cow, and deer. It's pig, cow, and deer meat in there in the sausage, in the wieners.
What's the name of it? Because that's pretty multifaceted.
I call it Podiao.
Podiao. I got a cousin named Podiao. Podiao Jenkins. That's crazy. He might sue.
Well, I met him one time at the when we were playing soccer out there that time. But if you could just tell people about how good my sausages are, I'll be happy. So happy, Rachel, because this is, you know, I've poured my whole life and soul into these wieners. And I don't
understand that.
Much
You're
else.
doing God's work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're doing God's work too, raising your little girl all by yourself with that Jerry cameo situation.
Yeah. I just really feel like the 80s have been forgotten. And when they're represented in TV and movies, they never quite get it. And I just feel like, you know, through little Keisha, she can just keep that going, you know, keep it alive.
Yeah, she's even gotten her little jelly shoes on. I love it. Those look like old school. Is that the school? Are those shoes yours? I remember them.
They're mine. They're mine. That's why there's duct tape on them.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I just need to reach between you. I just want to make sure. Is this thing on? Attention, everyone in Kroger. This is Carl. My name is Carl. I'd just like to say a couple things here. I'm sorry.
Go.
Carl, okay. Carl, you can't just take over the PA like that, okay, honey? You can't just.
Well, I've got a couple things to say here. One, I'd like to say a couple things. So if everybody would you can either gather around here at aisle, what am I, 4B, 4C. I'm sorry, they're broken up into 26 different letters, and I would just think that like the numbers would suffice, right? Like you don't need more letters, you need like numbers.
Okay,
does that
Carl,
make sense? I don't want to break down a 4-foot section into 26 sections, right?
Carl, if I wasn't wearing so much PPE, I would smack you right now.
You're wearing PP?
PPE, personal protective equipment. It's like the mask and the glove, and I've got one of those gowns.
Apologies. I'm sorry. I was just thinking that like you were wearing a urine scent so that you could track your animals.
No, I only do that outside of the Kroger's, okay?
That makes sense.
In the woods. Okay, don't talk on that thing again. You and I have something to talk about. Just put it down. Did you get the beans?
I have not gotten my beans yet, but what I was going to do is see if I could get some people to rally around here, because I feel like I could take some action. You know, like start a little cult.
Okay, what we really need to be thinking about is our wiener business. Okay, not
I can't, the aliens are going to be here in probably like, I don't know, 1,500 hours, okay? 1500. I said it.
Carl, I get it. That's like what, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock? What time is that?
It's like negative something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll figure it out. I've got a book, hold on, in my back pocket, Survival's Guide for Little Boys.
Okay, Carl. Okay, honey, do you want a wiener?
Yes, I thought they took all your wieners. Toss it.
No, I have a couple. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2,
2.
Oh, don't choke. No, is it? Are you okay?
I'm not good at that. Sorry.
I threw it too hard. I put too much.
Yeah, it's caught in there. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's fine. It's good. It'll be okay.
All right, Carl, what can I do to help you facilitate this like preparation for the aliens coming? Because clearly my wiener business is gone in the toilet.
We can go to the cellar.
The cellar in our house?
Yeah.
And do what?
We're gonna bang.
We're gonna
That's our show.
All the time.
That's our show. Oh man.
Thank you very much. Hey, can we have all of our performers turn their cameras back on, please? And my that's a normal night out at house thing in the cellar. There you are. Hey, everybody, thank y'all so much. Unfortunately, we did lose Ben. He had a prior commitment to hit up at 7.
Oh, he's here. He's right there. Ben's here. Oh my gosh.
All right, cool. So what we like to do at the end of our shows is go around. I'll say your name and you can plug whatever you want to plug. And then we want to get you guys out of here at a good time because we've got some really good friends who are also doing a show. It's called Cyber Bear Nanza. As everybody doing their plugs, I'm going to put a link to the Cyber Bear Nanza, which is put together by some women who are in a really amazing open mic night here in New Orleans. This is called Bear With Me. But they're doing a digital virtual show situation at 8 o'clock Central Time. So I'm going to put that link in there. Andy, you're first here on my screen. You want to plug something?
Yes, I want to plug your local cheese shop. If you're in New Orleans, go to St. James. Everyone who's baking bread and sourdoughs, good cheese goes with it. Now's the time to get into it. So yeah, support your local cheese shops.
Okay, let's see who's next on the list. Ronde, you want to say something?
Don't have too many plugs. You can follow me though on Facebook, Twitter, social media of any kind. It's Ronde Ann. You type that in, you can pretty much find me on anything, even if my Instagram name is Queen Ronde Ann, you know. And if y'all need a gallon of margaritas, $50, holla at your girl, bundt cakes, whatever you want. And that's all I got.
Yay, thank you, my love. Okay, great. Nita, you're next on my screen.
Hey, nothing specific to plug, but you can follow me on Instagram at Nita Cherise, NITACHERISE, where you can find various videos, me singing with my little three-nager, and also some videos with a character named Sparkle J. She's very interesting. Check her out.
Awesome. Thank you, Nita. Hey, Devin, what you got to plug?
I have two podcasts, one with Devin Mullen called My Other Buddy Devin. That comes out every Friday. And then another one with my lovely wife, Megan Howard. It's called Too Bad, So Sad, and it comes out every Wednesday. It's on all streaming platforms, so find it that way. That's all I got.
Okay, awesome. We got Jacob Wynn Wilson.
No, Jacob Wynn Wilson. All my plug things are canceled due to pandemic, so follow me at No I'm Just Small Boned on Instagram. It's like when you ask me if I'm skinny and I say, no, I'm just small boned. That's how you remember.
Awesome. Thank you, Jake. Rochelle, hi, sweetheart. You got something to plug? What you want to plug?
Well, my sink needs to be plugged so I can wash these dishes. I don't know, was that what we were talking about? I'm sorry, I don't listen. So you can follow me on Facebook with my name that's on this page, Rochelle Mecanico. I do a character named Stangela. I say I do a character, but really she exists in her own world. So she also has a page, Stangela Angela Hemsworth Kingsley Winthrop Farouk Adams III, spelled exactly how you would think. And just support women's voices in comedy and uplift the work that we're doing. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Rochelle. And Ben, what you got to plug? You're on mute, by the way. There you go.
I don't plug anything, but thanks everyone for watching. This was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you for doing it, Ben. Thank you so much. And Will, what you got?
Yeah. So I work on also have a podcast too called WRYAT Guerrilla Radio. It's a podcast where we kind of satire listening to the public radio. You can check that out on any of the streaming sites and follow the weird stuff I paint on Reptar Roar and Instagram.
Cool. Thank you, Will. Did we get everybody? Yeah, we got everybody. That's awesome. Hey, Scott, do you, well, let me just thank all of our performers tonight. You guys were amazing. Really funny stuff. Love a Kroger. Grew up with Kroger. Very nostalgic. Love the demon stuff. Awesome. Great stuff. Thank you all so much. I'm grateful. Thank you to our Twitch audience. And I'm going to let Scott do all the big couch plugs and take us out.
Cool. Yeah. thank you again, everyone. Everyone's phenomenal. We've had a lot of good support, and we're so appreciative that all these people want to continue to do fun shows with us, and we're having a blast. We will be putting on another show next Monday, so look out for the details on that. We have a jam tomorrow night, and that starts at 7, usually goes to about 8:30 or so, and that's all levels, right? So you don't have to know anything about improv, or you can be the best at improv, you know, like all these other people that were in the show. You can come and still jam and do that. We appreciate, and we have people from all over that come do that, which is wonderful. So I think that's about it. So what I want to do is we're headed out. And the way I like to go out is I'm going to get all our cast. So we're going to go out by saying the Kroger motto. Since we all know it, since we all been at Kroger for a long time, let's all go out saying the Kroger motto as we leave. So you ready? Let's go. I, Kroger, am going to take what's the onions.